our main goal always has been in Alberta, how do we protect our young people? And we are seeing rising issues around not just nicotine pouches, but vaping. Those are huge concerns for all of us.
You know what I like about Danielle Smith is that she is asserting provincial jurisdiction over matters that provinces have constitutional power over, kicking out the feds. But one area that Alberta hasn't done that with yet is the war on smoking. It's a made in Ottawa strategy, first by Justin Trudeau and now by Mark Carney. So I asked this question today of Alberta's Health Minister. Take a look. Hi, Minister Lagrange. It's Ezra Levant from Rebel News. My question is about nicotine pouches like Zyn that are used by smokers to quit cigarettes. But Justin Trudeau and now Mark Carney have effectively banned these products in Canada. You have to get them from a pharmacy. You can only get one at a time. It's much stricter than the cigarettes themselves or even marijuana. Would you consider asserting provincial jurisdiction and respecting the Alberta value of freedom and bring in a made in Alberta regulatory scheme for nicotine pouches rather than the made in Ottawa scheme?
Well, great question. I would say that the rationale behind the current process, which is having nicotine pouches within pharmacies, is really to protect our youth. And so while the intention is really good and honorable, I do think that adults probably would like to have more access to those pouches to curb their smoking habits. And so I would always look at policy. I do think this was federally introduced. I would love to have the conversation with my federal colleague on this, but look at what the options are for Alberta. Because I have heard from adults that find it onerous to go and get a prescription, as you say, when there is freer access to other products that are as harmful or perhaps even more harmful. But our main goal always has been in Alberta, how do we protect our young people? And we are seeing rising issues around not just nicotine pouches, but vaping. Those are huge concerns for all of us. So thank you. We'll look at it. We're always open to looking at policy and looking at what makes sense.
I thought that's a pretty good answer. I mean, you don't want minors getting into nicotine or cigarettes or whatever. Although, let's be honest, there's an enormous black market in Canada, both for cigarettes and these nicotine pouches. But there's something really weird where Trudeau and now Carney make it harder to get smoking cessation aids like these pouches like Zyn. They make it harder to get those than to get the smokes. You can walk into any gas station, any convenience store and buy cigarettes immediately. I mean, maybe they'll probably card you to make sure you're 18 or whatever, but it's very easy to get cigarettes at every convenience store. But to get these nicotine pouches, you have to go to a pharmacy and buy only one at a time. It's so weird. Like, it's literally easier to get marijuana or even hard drugs in Canada under the Trudeau-Carney regime. I don't get it. But I don't think Alberta has to follow Ottawa's rules. Alberta believes in provincial jurisdiction. Alberta believes in freedom. I'm not a user of nicotine myself, although sometimes I think my mental acuity would go up if I did. It just bugs me that Alberta, the freest province, is obeying these unscientific rules from Ottawa, and I think I know why. I haven't finished my research into it, but there is a competitor to these nicotine pouches. It's called Nicorette. It's the gum. And they lobby the Liberals like every week. And I think they basically have convinced the Liberals through, I don't know, through donations, through lobbying, I don't know what, that pouches bad, Nicorette gum good. Like, it's just so weird how they've been marginalized this way. But that's an Ottawa thing. I think Alberta should do an Alberta thing. We'll see what happens. The minister seemed open to it. For Rebel News, I'm Ezra Levant.